Now, the Ford Fiesta is the best-selling car in the UK, bar none, and this year it celebrates a very special birthday. 4 decades, 40 years of continuous sale. And as this generation has been extra good, Ford have decided to treat it to a very special birthday present. This is the ST200. The Ford Fiesta ST isn't just one of the best hot hatchbacks on sale today, it's one of the best ever made. Full stop, rule off, new paragraph. That's the way it is. It's that good. So the ST200 has to be something pretty special to deserve elevated status. Kicking off with the externals, this car is finished in a unique storm grey paint, which gives it this subtly sinister tone. Sitting snug in the wheel arches are a set of bespoke 17-inch alloy wheels, which look absolutely fantastic, particularly with the contrasting red brake calipers. The bodywork gets the usual ST treatment, the sporty bumpers, honeycomb grille, rear boot spoiler, all of which retains that hint of ASBO that's in the ST recipe. It's the same story with this enhanced interior. Whilst the interior in general is the same as what you'll find in an ST3, these silver-trimmed, sporty Recaro seats, which are really body-hugging, are unique to this car too. ST3 trim also means you get the premium Sony audio system, the satellite navigation, and heated seats also. But the changes for this ST200 are far more than skin deep. Under the bonnet is the same 1.6 litre turbocharged engine, but now it's kicking out 197 brake horsepower and 214 pounds-feet of torque.
But for 20 seconds, that 4-cylinder unit
gets overboost, and that means the car will produce a maximum of 212 brake horsepower and 236 pounds-feet. 0 to 62 miles per hour takes just 6.7 seconds, and it'll go on to a top speed of 143 miles per hour. When it comes to the driving experience, the ST200 is just sublime. The ST was already really good, and this just notches the bar one higher. It's got such finesse to the way that it drives. The steering, really precise. You can place the car exactly where you want it on the corner. The rest of the body just sort of has this really dynamic feeling to it. The chassis, very, very communicative, and all of the steering weights are just brilliant. Find a twisting country road and the ST200 is your perfect companion. Throw it into one of the meandering bends and the torque vectoring tailors the car right to the apex. This car's like an excited puppy. It just can't sit still. It wants to go and play. It wants to be enjoyed. And anyone who buys this car, you absolutely will enjoy it, because it just puts the biggest smile on any enthusiast's face. Everything from the noise to how keenly the car drives. Other modifications find a home in this chassis. The car now sits lower, it's a lower centre of gravity overall, the suspension is a bit stiffer, and there's been modifications to the rear twist beam and the front steering knuckles, all of which serves to add to the precision that this car offers. And the icing on the cake is this really snappy 6-speed manual transmission that the car has. It has actually a shorter final drive ratio than the standard ST, and it's just a real joy to use. And then after you've finished grinning like a Cheshire cat, it goes back to being a Ford Fiesta. It seats 5, it's got a respectable boot, it won't bankrupt you at the petrol station. That's the beauty of a hot hatchback, is that you can really have your cake and eat it. You can have a performance car and keep the family happy. The Ford Fiesta ST200 costs from £22,745, and whilst arguably the Mountune performance pack that you can get on your standard Ford Fiesta ST offers better value performance, think about it this way. The Ford Escort Mexico, when it was new, was a sought-after machine, but people were willing to tune up the standard Escort to match the Mexico's performance, much the same as Mountune will do with this. But guess which of the two is worth the most money today? Mexicos are so sought after. And you know what? I think that's what this is. It's the modern day incarnation. This is the one people will want to own in the future.
Thanks very much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comments below. Please subscribe for all of the latest and greatest cars to hit the road. For breaking news and written reviews, visit www.insidelane.co.uk.